is Tazzitis, and it's currently, let's see, 10:32 in the morning. My dad just went to bed, and if you hear any noise, it's because my brother and my sister are in the other room. That's the noise. Anyway, it's currently 10:30 in the morning, and I tried to do some recording on this earlier, and I managed to get out one video, but that was supposed to be the intro to this. The reason that it says days played 15 everything is because one, I left my Kindle running and it basically showed the days played in Minecraft days, but also because earlier today, just as I got done going to the bathroom, I came back, I recorded the video, and I basically recorded for an hour, so I had an hour worth of footage, and it basically all got corrupted, and YouTube and all the rest of them. Anyway, behind the scenes stuff, it doesn't matter right now. Anyway, we're just gonna get into playing Minecraft, and I'll explain it to you guys after I'll explain to you guys as we are going along, and I'm just going to show you guys our progress. So basically our world got destroyed and we had to go on another world. We basically managed to save the village, and I managed to, around the corner, I managed to get some cherry blossom trees, and I managed to cut them down, I managed to make them into stuff and everything else, and I managed to get the stuff, and I also, these animals are recent, I managed to, while I was on break, they managed to come through the window, and I was able to basically lure them here. The pig I was able to lure with some potatoes that I managed to get. I also got some hay from the village and everything, but unfortunately it wasn't enough to go with the trader, so I just brought it home, and I was going to make more somewhere else. I was going to grow wheat, but anyway, this is what we've been working on. So basically what I did is I dug this little hole inside the mountain, this little dirt mound, and I just started carving out a path right here, and I basically just spent the whole time carving out this whole area, and I carved out this area right here, and I made a staircase downstairs, and I managed to get some coal, but for some reason I lost that coal, so now I have to not only worry about that, basically this is all that's left, but I had 64 coal. I don't know where it went. I think when I died and didn't come back and load right away and I left my thing playing, I basically died of starvation or whatever, and anyway, the rules are still the same. We're still in the s.c.p game. We're still got the same rules as we did before. It's still the same main series. We're just having to start over again from scratch, and as you can see, we're actually in a really good place right now because I managed to go to the village and I managed to trap the villagers in their house in a boat, and I managed to block up there a couple of their entrances with logs so the zombies can't break down the doors and kill them. Also, there's as I was digging underground, we are currently right next to a giant canvas or cave system and everything else that goes down. So I've been currently building the dirt thing to go gently down there, so we can take a couple episodes to get into the mines and start mining all this stuff. But right now my main goal is to get basically to show you guys what I'm doing. Currently show you guys what I'm doing and to record when my dad is currently sleeping in the other room. Because tomorrow's Saturday and I won't be able to record Saturday, but I will be able to upload this and I can record it well. And I felt it was necessary to record another video because the other one didn't do so good, and because the other one got deleted, so hopefully I'll be able to record this and be able to upload it on the channel before it turns midnight, but if I don't, that's an apology. Also, I have some steampunk Minecraft stuff that I've been working on. I'll upload them tomorrow. But mainly, after I got done recording and after the recording failed, I got frustrated. So I just stopped the recording and I basically just deleted the video and I had to start all over again. But unfortunately that meant that the days played on my Minecraft thing right here went up. So unfortunately I was not able to do that. I mean, it's not important, but I really did want to show you guys that we started at 0 days and then 1 day and then 2 days and that we were getting stuff done the days. And I was really looking forward to showing you guys what I could do in the first couple of days, but it's alright. I mean, we got a bunch done still, but you know, I would have liked to have had that opportunity to show you guys. And also, I really had the idea of taking and making this whole area right here, this whole area down here, since I've carved it out so well and I really like how it looks. I really liked having the idea of having like an underground cave system and underground living quarters, kind of like what we did with the for the last house, but this one be a little bit more risque. I say risque and everything, but I don't know what that means. But basically, taking this underground thing and making it like living quarters, like putting carpets on it, making the walls, and since how big it is, and taking wool and going across the walls and stuff like that, and making it like really cool, make it really pretty, and replacing all the walls, and also making an entrance right here to make it where I can actually go down there in the mines and mine a bunch of stuff and all as deep as I want, and if I die, then I can just run back down there, get my stuff, and come back up. So it's stuff like that. Also, I got the pig because I saw the pig, and I know that pigs can be ridden, and also I just wanted to go ahead, and since I wasted so much time by leaving my Kindle running, and I just wanted to be able to have enough progress to show you guys. I also found the cows. The cows had spawned on a ledge I'd say right about here, based on knowledge right about here. I thought it was one, so I just basically broke the thing and let him in here, but it turns out it was two. And then I gave them wheat, and they had babies. So that's that. I'm so frustrated because, anyway, there we go. And now we should be able to start breeding our cows. I'm gonna just leave it at 4 for right now, because I don't want to take the risk of having too many cows in here, because I don't want to have to, if I need to move them somewhere, which I will eventually, being able to like having to move them. Okay, let's grab these. What we really do need right now is really do need to go out, and we need to get some wood. We need to get some wood badly. So we're gonna go out here and we're gonna get some wood. I'm gonna be very careful because as of right now, there's SCPs around, and there's a lot, because we haven't been doing it. There's a lot of creepers and stuff that have spawned. But I also want to show you guys kind of the world, because I didn't really get a chance to show you guys it this time. Okay, I spawned way, way, way back there, and one day I'll show you when I spawned. But see, you can see the creepers. Okay, as of right now, our house is right here. Our dirt house is right here. And I only have so much health, so I gotta be careful. And then we got a cave system right here, and above us, we have these beautiful cherry blossom trees, which I was desperately looking for in the last episode of our old series, and I was unable to find them. Over here we have a village, and the reason that I'm not living in the village is because I really don't want to have to worry about the villagers dying, and I was hoping that maybe if I went ahead and trapped them in the boats and blocked their entrances off like this with the thing, as you can see, they're kind of just stuck in there. I got a leather worker. I got a... I don't even know where that came from. Anyway, I currently died, but let's go try to get our stuff again. Good thing is we're on full health, so now I can sprint, so we can run around now. But anyway, we got a village next to us. We also have... It's a little bit of a hop, skip, and a jump, but it's currently very good. We have our cherry blossom trees, we have our birch, and I think in one direction there's even a nice thing where we could technically... There's a farmer right here, I believe it's a farmer or fisherman. Anyway, we're going to trade with these villagers our stuff, and then we're going to be able to get diamonds and stuff. And eventually, also, one thing I want to do is I want to get some iron. I want to fix this poor iron golem because he is just looking worse for wear. So I desperately want to get and make sure he's okay, because I really feel bad for him. There's 2 boats. Okay. So basically, I can just grab this. I can grab this. I really feel bad about grabbing these, but technically, I'm not going to grab them. I'm just going to leave them here until I go to live in the village. And then eventually, because basically, I want to spawn the villagers, and I want to keep them, and I want to get them the highest trades. Because I'm hoping if they get high trades, then more I can trade that stuff away, but also use them to like trade, but also if I can give them enough beds and give them enough safety, then I can essentially... I'm always scared to come in. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, we need 20. I didn't have that. I basically took his wheat and tried to give it back to him, but it wasn't enough. And also there's random villagers like this one. I believe this is the leather worker. There's a bunch of villagers. Yeah, he needs 6 leather. Anyway, I basically saved about 4 villagers each, I believe. There's another one right here. but it's very important to make sure that we capture the villagers and make sure that when they are, in fact, captured, that they're saved. So basically, when I come back here, basically, I'm going to put the boat in here. Basically, when I come back, I'm going to essentially be visiting the village, and I'm going to be living away from it, because if I live away from it, maybe it'll save them and they won't be as harmed by me not living here. But they are currently trapped inside the boats, and in front of their houses there's like a giant thing of cherry wood blocking it to where the zombies can't break it down. And that, to me, is, I think, the safest place for them right now. So now let them work on. And basically, this is going to be our village, and we're going to build it out. We're going to build a whole bunch of beds and stuff. And as long as, I think, if we have many beds, then they'll spawn and they'll have more babies. And then we'll have a whole bunch of villagers and stuff. I believe this one wanted, yeah, this one wanted clay, but I don't have clay right now. And this one wanted wheat. I don't have wheat. And this one wanted, I believe it's 6 leather, yeah. I don't have that right now. But when we trade those, and we can get a whole bunch of, basically giving them that stuff, giving them a whole bunch of trades, then they'll eventually they'll advance to another level, and they'll give us like things like enchanted swords and stuff, so we don't have to worry about enchanted weapons, and it'll help us get through things a lot faster. So there's that. Anyway, let's just get, I'm gonna follow the path here for a minute. I want to see if there's a chance there's more villages than I don't know about. No, path ended. Still, while we're here, we really do need to get some more. We don't need sheep right now because we already got a bed. Let's hurry up and get some of this wood desperately, because we need some wood, because we're running out of wood pretty fast at home. I will definitely be doing a lot more recording, especially since, well, basically what I'm going to do is my idea, and I just want to explain to you guys. Basically, my idea is now that I'm able to basically, I verified my account and I'm able to have longer videos. Now that I'm able to have longer videos and being able to do stuff, I basically will be able to not only do a little bit more editing and stuff, hopefully, fingers crossed, I will be able to like not have to worry so much about the video, have a link to the video in a way. But basically, I can experiment around and I can start doing stuff, because I have an editor. I have a crappy editor. The problem is that I need to be able to have room on that so that I can do things, and it's really good if you have an editor that's like not, basically you don't have to edit your video within 15 minutes. But I just got my basically my account verified recently today, so hopefully that should take care of the problem. But with YouTube, there's always problems, there's always gonna be delays and stuff, so it's just doing that. Also, I currently have to, anyway, it's not, and you guys have to worry about and all, but I have to go from my dad tomorrow, so I'll have to upload later. Also, I was hoping to post and stuff and do stuff like that on my new phone, but it's okay. It's just a regular flip phone, so it doesn't do that stuff. It doesn't have internet access, so it's just a regular flip phone right now, and I just needed it to verify my account, so I can't actually edit or do anything on my phone, and I can't actually get internet or YouTube on my phone. I can't even get apps on my phone, so it's all good. It's all good. But that's one way to keep me from getting addicted to it. Anyway, just doing this and just working with you guys, and I wanted to really show you guys behind the scenes, and I really am sad because I really did show you guys behind the scenes before in the video that didn't get posted, but there's nothing we can do about that now. We'll come back later and we'll grab these saplings. I'll come back over here later and I'll grab the saplings from the ground once the stuff has been spawned or whatever. I just really need to get this wood and go back home as fast as possible. I know I'm risking it, but I really do need to get some different types of wood. That's the first time I've gotten birch wood. I'm really risking it for the biscuit, but I really gotta do this. if I die near the house, at least I can. Okay, let's go. Do I want to get one more? Do I want to risk it? Maybe I could just get one more. It's really stupid to risk one more. But this. We're good, we're good, we're good. I got hit really hard. Shit. Okay, let's hurry up. Let's run to the village as fast as we can. Also, we gotta look out for SCPs because they're out. Also, FYI, I probably should have told you guys this before, but I actually did. I have been behind the scenes listening to a little bit of the s.c.p readings and all on s.c.p Foundation stuff, and I will tell you guys all right now that if you have not a very strong stomach, honey, you need to get in bed. You need to get in bed. You're gonna die. But basically, the s.c.p stuff, if you guys don't have a strong stomach, I highly recommend you guys don't reading it, especially the Faceless Deer. I thought it was cool at first and all, but then I started listening to it and I was like, okay, this is not for the weak of heart. So, s.c.p, reading your stories, I probably should have said that in the beginning, is not for the faint of heart. Maybe I'll go back and I'll edit those videos and add like a disclaimer on it, because now I can actually hopefully, quote unquote, I hope I can add disclaimers now. I'm also going to be looking into editing photographs and stuff and trying to do better thumbnails, but we'll see about that. There's a lot to do. There was already a lot to do and I couldn't do it because I didn't have anything. But now I got a little bit and now I can do stuff. Anyway, you guys need to get out of the way. You guys, cows need to get out of the way. Let's put this down into wooden planks because we need wooden planks for a bunch of stuff. I have to be really careful because people are sleeping in the room. Also, when I do behind the scenes work like this, I'm usually very quiet. What I usually do is I have another Kindle off to my side, another small Kindle that I use for my own personal use. That's not necessarily a video gaming or recording one, but I do play video game stuff on that. Anyway, it's the one I used to record when my big one died. I currently am using it now. Oh, thank goodness, we got more coal. Unfortunately, I really suck because I lost so much coal on my other one, and I wish I hadn't done it. I don't even know where the hell it went. I think I just died, and then I left it because I just started it or something. Anyway, I don't know what happened to it, but anyway, basically what I usually do is when I'm doing behind the scenes work for you guys, and basically I'm creating my Minecraft world, something that helps me out a lot is I listen to audiobooks, whether it be mature ones like My Blood Approves or something like this one, or the My Blood Approves is actually not a mature one, it's actually very sweet, by Amanda Hawkins. But recently what I've been doing is I've been listening to Cirque du Freak the Vampire's Assistant, and I actually read the Cirque du Freak books a long time ago when I was a little bit younger, and that's really cool. And I was listening to the audiobook of this, and there's this guy, I think his name is Dan Reeds. He does a bunch of Cirque du Freak books and everything else he's really good at, and he'll sit down for like an hour and he'll read the whole book, and I just think that's fascinating because I don't have the confidence to do that yet, so it's really good and inspiring to see another YouTuber do something like that. Also, it's just really good to have like somebody reading and doing the actual vocals and stuff with the book, because I know several people that just read the book as it is and don't try to get into character and all, and that to me is a little disingenuous to the book, but whatever. You know, reading a book, there's no rules. You don't have to have the in-character stuff going on, but I really love, one of the reasons that anyway, I just love it. One of the reasons that I always want to be a voice actor was one, because I loved the Disneys and I love the sound effects and the Tazzitis cartoons and stuff like that and all. But also because I remember my mama, and I'm sure everybody's done this thing, or most of you people, I remember my mom reading me these stories and stuff and being able to do all these voices and stuff, and just, I loved how she changed her voice around and got into all these different characters, and it's just, something was always inspiring to me, and I just always wanted to do that. I wanted to get grown and always be able to do that. And here now I am, 30 years old, playing on Minecraft and all, to teach myself to not be scared, and to teach myself to live a little and to do the things I wanted or to do after all this time being sick. So, I don't know. Hopefully, maybe someday I'll inspire somebody. And that's always a dream of mine, to like inspire somebody to do something like that. So, who knows? Who knows what will happen? It'll all happen in good time. I trust my God to get through this. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be alive right now. Believe me, guys, I would not be alive right now. But anyway, this is mainly behind the scenes stuff. I usually don't talk when I do this. I usually just listen to an audiobook and I just get to work, and that's why a lot of times the days will go by so quickly, because I'll just be listening to an audiobook and I'll just be into the audiobook just so dang much, and it'll just like, I won't even think about like, oh yeah, I've been doing 15 days in Minecraft or such and such and all, or I've done like this and I didn't record it and all. So there's a lot of times I'll just get so into the audiobook and all, and I'll just be so working on it that I just don't think twice, because I just like when you're listening to an audiobook. And I think when I did my Lighthouse, I was listening to Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children. That was awesome, by Random Riggs. And then I think another time I was on my regular Overworld Minecraft, I was listening to Harry Potter, and then another time I was listening to, listening to Search the Freak then too as well, because I really do like Search the Freak, A Lemon Nightmare. That's actually one of my favorites. I don't know why, I just like that one, but I really like the other ones too. I just like the first one the best, because it's just, there's an atmosphere and there's just something about it. I to this day have never finished the series. I've never finished the series, so no spoilers. But because I think somebody did spoil for me, and I do kind of know what happens. So I'm not looking forward to that. So I just didn't. But anyway, I'm going to eventually. What I would like to do is I'd like to buy the Kindle version of the book, the Search the Freak, the Vampire's Assistant stuff, and I'd like to read the rest of it and all. And I'd like to read it. I got all the way up to the Vampire Prince, and that was it. I got all the way up to the Vampire Prince and then stopped reading. And then I meant to go back and buy the other one, but we just didn't have the money because we're poor. And my mom, I just didn't get into it anymore, and I just forgot. And I was into the Harry Potter series. No, not. Well, I was definitely into the Harry Potter series, and I still am. But I was into the Percy Jackson series, and I was desperately trying to collect them because they released back then when the series was actually good. You can debate whatever you want, but it's not as good as it was back then. Everybody says it, basically, people that know what they're, anyway, but it was not as good as it was back then. But back then, when it was like the Lost Hero, and it's like Percy Jackson series and all, and the heroes and stuff, basically it came out every single October. So around my birthday, my mom would basically like give me a book, and I think the last book that I got for my birthday specifically have to be, I know House of Hades was definitely one. Mark of Athena, House of Hades, The Blood of Olympus. We did not get on my birthday. My mom had to pre-order that. No, we got it somewhere else. But I think it was Magnus Cain, the Norse mythology, and that was it. I believe it was called The Sword of Summer, and that was it. And we did not get the Wolf, I have not finished that series yet, because I thought it was cool and I thought it was good, but I just could not afford to get the books. I just didn't finish the series. So that's a series of books I just didn't get. And also the Kane Chronicles. I got all of them, but I just didn't. There was another one where they and Percy and Annabeth and all the rest of them met up. So I didn't finish that either. So there's a bunch of them that I didn't finish up. And I don't know, I might finish that up. And I listened to the audiobook of the Apollo Trials, just the one, and I just didn't like it. It wasn't as good as the other Percy Jackson books. I liked it, and I liked seeing things, and I felt so bad for Apollo. I'm like, poor Apollo, he just doesn't deserve this. This is really unfair. But it's like really unfair. But I do want to finish those series just because I want to know what happens with Apollo, and I want to make sure he gets his stuff back, even though I'm sure he does. Anyway, that's what I usually do behind the scenes. I usually listen to audiobooks behind the scenes. That way I can just concentrate on this. So a lot of times I'll be silent and there's no talking. And a lot of times I'll do stuff like that. I need some torches badly. There's gonna be something spawning down there that nobody wants. We need to take our regular coal and we need to keep it. And I made some coal right here. I need to burn some more trees. I need to burn some more logs. Honey, you need to get out of that corner. Sorry. I need my crafting table. You need to move. Oh, you need to move out of the corner. I'm trying to get to this. And I'm so glad we didn't have more cows. Anyway, a good thing to do, I feel like I just mentioned it here, when I'm doing behind the scenes work and everything, I should say, basically when I'm playing the game Minecraft and I'm just going along Minecraft as it is, I'm listening to an audiobook or I'm listening to some other YouTuber doing Minecraft and all just give me inspirational, and that helps me figure out things, but also helps me be calm, and it helps me get a lot of work done, and that's why there's such a big jump in between like today, tomorrow, and the stuff inside Minecraft. That's why there's so many jumps in days. As there is such, and I'm so sorry for the smacking, I'm so sorry. I'm just really trying hard to like be quiet. And I think it'd be really cool to make this an underground living quarters, like a living with like red carpets and stuff and all, kind of like we did with our old castle in Series 1. Also, I did not delete that world. I just want to let you guys know I did not delete that world, and I have no intention of deleting it at all until like I basically unless it crashes again, and that could have been the reason it got deleted and crashed. I don't want to delete my old world because people said like it's important to have like your very own like forever world. It's very important to have like a forever world. The way you can experiment and you can practice and you can do stuff in there and you can build out the world. So eventually we will go back to Season 1 world, but eventually I just want to be able to build it out, and I probably will leave the island winter because it took forever to make not winter. And believe me, there was audiobook after audiobook in that one. I basically read all the Search Freak and the whole vampire series that I was listening to and a whole bunch of other stuff and all. I basically got through all the My Protector series by Adele Anderson, I think her name is. I don't know. I'd have to tell you it later. But anyway, I've really been liking, the series that I've really been liking is, I think it's called, Dead 40 or something. Oh, there's another one. A bunch of, I want to say mature stuff, but it's very fantasy novelish stuff. Very funny novelish stuff. Audiobooks. Because my mom, a couple of years back, I convinced her to get into audiobooks. I'm like, hey, why don't you get into audiobooks? And it's really cool that she managed to. She always had it, but I was like, she's like, I don't want people reading out to me because some people suck at reading. She's like me. She likes it when they use different voices, and she likes it when they do proper readings and stuff. And then eventually she found a couple, and then she decided she liked them. And then she started listening to audiobooks all the time, listening to one audiobook and then reading another. very impressive talent. I wish I had that. It'd be very difficult to concentrate on that. And now she's also doing this thing where she's doing what I'm doing, is listening to one audiobook and playing video games on another device. So it's all, eventually I'm influencing her. She influenced me for years. It's my time to influence her in a positive note. Anyway, I have to be quiet. Snoring and stuff. Anyway, I have to really be very quiet. Oh, thank goodness, there's more coal. And I know we're going to find plenty of coal down there in the cave. It's just, I don't want to say that for another episode, but I probably will, behind the scenes, be building out the staircase and be doing that staircase stuff. Be doing the staircase. Oh my god, we found iron. We found iron. And we're down.
2, 3, 4, 5. Class, s.c.p. Codename 2, Voice Whisper, 5, Voice Whisper, seek underground shelter 10 immediately.
Also, another thing that I like to do, is when I am doing stuff like this, what I used to do time before, especially when I was sick, is I used to listen to music and all, and I used to like hum along in my head to the music and stuff, listen to music while I was doing Minecraft, because it really is good and it really just puts you in a mindset, and it also gives you like positive memories of when you were creating something. So whenever you look at something, you have like some like powerful memory did along while listening to this music. I remember one of the music that I would listen to when I was underground, just digging in a Minecraft world where I wasn't recording on. One of the music videos that I kept listening to was Adam Levine's Head Above Water and everything, and I just think, and even now as I'm digging out this whole tunnel, I can just hear her in my head. And it's a great music video, and she did a great job of it. But of course, Adam Levine, she's fantastic. She's the one that did Scare Boy and Why You Gotta Be So Complicated. She's just an amazing rock star, being a rock star and all. She's awesome. I just love her music, and I think she's a huge inspiration. And I wish I could listen to more of her songs and watch more of her videos. And I probably will. Someday. Anyway, I'm gonna get to what's left of this coal, and I'm going to carve out what's left of this entire thing, and then I think it'll be time in the episode, because I don't want you guys to get bored. Also, thank you guys just so much for supporting me and for giving me the views and for doing things. And I recently got my mom to subscribe to the channel and all, and she said she wants to start watching my videos and start giving me support that way. And I was like, oh, my videos are cringe, Mom. I don't want you watching my videos are cringe. I talk, I won't shut up. I'm just not. It's like, I really appreciate that, and it really helps me out, but it's like, you don't have to watch my videos. My videos are cringe, but I hate watching them. I hate watching my videos back and all, because I'm just like, oh, I could have done something better than that. But I guess nobody likes watching themselves. They don't like watching themselves. They don't like hearing themselves talk. But I like slowly and surely learning how to trust the progress and learning how to come back from difficulty, and I like being able to have something to look back on. Something that I'm not particularly proud, but I am proud of it, is the YouTube channel and how it is. I regret so many things. Like, there's just so many regrets already when it comes to YouTube and it comes to doing this stuff. Just from the fact, it's like I said I was going to do certain things and I didn't get a chance to. Just in the fact that I always said, like, this 100 video, I was going to do this, or I was going to do a face reveal, or I was going to do, like, what Mark did and everything else and all, and just have, like, webcam and everything like that. But there are just so many things that happen in life, and just so many things that happen with, like, AI and stuff and all, and just protection, and also my family not wanting to get involved in the YouTube thing, that just made it impossible for me to do that. So there had to be adjustments where I would protect myself, protect my family, and protect what matters, versus wanting to be like Markiplier so much that I had to make adjustments. And there's still going to be adjustments later on down the road. And protection and stuff is going to have to happen while I'm just having this as a hobby. And there's also just the fact that, like, getting sick is not fun. And there's just so many things that happened when I got sick that just changed everything forever. Anyway, I think that's all we're gonna do for today. I'm gonna fill that in because I don't want to trip in that hole. Okay, so behind the scenes, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna carve out this area. I'm gonna probably build this area up. Carve out this area because I want to do is I want to make this like a little room, and then I want to make this like a back room, and then go around here and do all this. Because I think I get more out of that. But we're going to take and we're going to make this all like a nice little living space. And we're going to take, and eventually I'm going to put all my stuff in the fire. Take the coal that I got and put it inside these flames right here. I'm going to take half those and put in here. Because, yeah, it's good. But anyway, again, with the take and put them in the flames. If you take cobblestone and you put it inside the oven, then what happens is it turns into regular old smooth cobblestone again. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put it in the oven because I want to be able to. Hopefully, if the iron golem's still there, we can take him. We can use this to repair him, and that'll be good. If he's not there, then we'll just take and make old regular stuff like that. Oh no! What happened to my cow? Shouldn't say this loud. Anyway, I don't know what happened to my cow. I didn't starve or anything, did it? I have no idea. Anyway, what's gonna go on behind the scenes? I'm gonna do this stuff, and I'm gonna listen to audiobooks and reminiscent, and basically just fill out the whole area. And okay, I'm gonna upload this. Okay, good. We still got time. Hopefully the file will go through. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. And I just want to say thank you guys so much for being here with me. Thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for the views. Thank you so much for everything, and I really do appreciate it. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys, and by the time you see this whole area, it'll be reconstructed and it'll be better, and the days will definitely be higher. So I just wanted to say that there's gonna be more days gone by because days go by in Minecraft faster than they do in real life. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay infectious. Thank you.